Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the late start. Truly sorry for the late start. Honestly, nothing was missed. Nothing was missed. Look at this super tight range. Look at this range. Good morning, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat. Scalp that like button. Kevin Mack, good morning. Rohan, good morning. YL, watch Panda be either up 30K or down 30K now. Corey Reed, great morning. Appreciate it. Blue Steel, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We got a OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. It broke to the upside, and I was breaking down to the downside. Who knows? Right. OI, outside, inside. Just really nothing happening here. I think we have news, right? Did it already happen? We have news today at 10 o'clock. So, and Fed, Jerome Powell is supposedly speaking right now. I'm not sure if it means much, but pandas. The news at 10 might be what we're waiting for. So it's chopping around. The OI pattern, right? OI. Ooh, I break to the downside real quick here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's try. Let's try. Try the breakdown here. Big Mama, essentially. 2 contracts. All right, sure. Let's run one. Let's see here. Just looking for 10 points. Risking 10 to gain 10. And, man, these Big Mamas are really terrible on the Nascraq. Really? Jeez. All right. Fair enough. They have been like 0 for 20 in the last couple weeks. The Big Mamas. I only took 2 contracts when you risked 10 points. But still, it's pretty incredible. Come back into the trading range. What a good way to start. Just get our feet wet. Let's see here. Do I think it can still go down? Sure.
2,500 tick track.
But I'm being a little more cautious now, right? Because we actually bounced off the area. And we have a big trading range right above. High or low back into the trading range. Interesting. Second just short, maybe second just short here. We're having a hard time making new all-time highs. Market double top. Okay, pushes back up. Pretty strong. Pretty strong push up. This could just come back in the trading range. Okay, the 5 minutes being absolutely ridiculous. We're just waiting for news, I think. Come right back into the range of the first 5-minute candle. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Obviously, trying to hit the top of the trading range seems like. Maybe it fails second just short. Might be interesting here. Just to get top of the trading range. Okay. We'll try. Feels like I just short. Just back to the top of the trading range. Small risk here. Trap is failing immediately. Sick. So sick. I'll let the candle finish. One candle finish here. Like one candle finish here.
2500
Okay.
tick trap.
Outside bar reversal. Is it taking me out, huh? Let's see. I think it's trying to reach the top of the trading range. It's dripping though. Keeps dripping here. Let's have a big stop loss. Let's see what happens. It's a quote unquote big stop loss. Not that big. It's 20 points. It's fine. Let's see. Bullish bar here. Just try to get back to the top of the trading range. Okay, pushes up.
Target.
Whoa! Explodes. That was wild. You know you're in a good trade when you hit your target and you can't even see it because Ninja Trader cannot keep up with you. Ninja Trader simply cannot keep up with you. You know you're in a good trade. How many points was that? 10 points, alright. Cool. We're very much break even right now. This is trading range. 5 minutes. Still within the first 5-minute candle, right? The first 5-minute candle, we're still within its range. Starting to break to the upside now. Big gap on the 5-minute chart to fill above. I mean, even bigger gap beneath, but there's a gap above. Always take note of gaps on the regular trading hours. They tend to get filled, or it helps you like create a bias at least, right? Helps you create like a narrative. BPCF says Powell's talking also. Powell's term is coming up, and he's going to get replaced real soon. And pretty much at this point, people are already trading as if Powell's already gone. You know what I mean? They call it, they call it the shadow chair or something like that. The shadow chairman. Because basically they're expecting like Trump to nominate, you know, someone who's gonna, whoever the guy is, that's gonna cut rates like immediately. He's gonna cut rates by 50 points. 100 points right when he starts. Tate, good morning. Welcome, everybody. We hit the weekly high. YL should be ashamed of himself. YL. You should, you should be ashamed. I mean, it made me chuckle, but you should be ashamed. Jerome Powellis. All right. Hey, you know, at least it's original, right? Second entry long. Do I wait for news to drop at 10? We got 7 minutes till news drops. That's silly. That's silly. Hidden second entry long. Got 5 more minutes till news drops. I think I'm just gonna wait for news here. I think I'm waiting for news. I'll be right back, Pandas. Gonna wait for news to drop here. Sorry, Pandas. The panda. I know the panda head is scary. Just empty stare, blank stare right into your eyes. Stares right into your soul. Current right back to our trading range. Second entry long fails. Good signal bar though. But trading range rules right now. Plus, it's a breakout retest, so people could want to go long here. That I wouldn't like be so upset going long here. Not the worst trade in the world. A breakout retest, second entry long good signal bar, small risk. Right, the risk is not even 10 points here. Good morning, Panda. Drop the GMs in the chat. Thanks for joining. Right now, TPT has 40% off with no activation fee. It's the best deal, really. All in, it's the best deal. With $90, you can have a funded account, right? Eval and funded account, $90. The cheapest one, 25K one. Super cheap. I think it's an amazing deal, especially if you can pass the evals very quickly, like within 5 days. Then it is the best. It is the best deal right now on all prop firms. It doesn't sound like much because it's 40% off. It's not like huge numbers, like 90% off. But you gotta remember, there's no activation fee. That's a huge thing, right? Like Apex activation fee is like $130, $140, and so like that's why like it's actually better than Apex in terms of the all-in price. And it's a 4th of July special. So 4th of July, 40%, get it? Anyways, pandas. It's like, I'm not sure how long it's going to last for. It could be for a limited time. So use it while it lasts, right? Take advantage of it. Pandas, we're just chilling here until news happening in about 30 seconds here. Get ready. And after news, hopefully we get some volatility and we can actually start trading here. News dropping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. There it is. Whoa, that's wacky. Wacky news. Doesn't do much, but it's wacky. Okay, there's news. There's your volatility. We're still within the same. We're still within the first 5-minute candle. The range of the first 5-minute candle. We're still within the first 15-minute candle. Cool. Super choppy. It's pretty much like how it's been every single day. Going completely sideways. Nothing's happening here. Just gotta wait. Wait for some opportunity. We're down $16, pandas. It's the end of the world. It's 16 times 20, pandas. Don't forget. It's about $320. Pandas, that's 300. That's negative 320. That's like a switch 2. There's another kind of like trick. Some people are using orb, the opening range bar. So either the first 5-minute candle or the first 15-minute candle. And then if it breaks either side of that range, then they trade with that breakout. There is also same idea, the 5-minute candle that's printed during news. So this 5-minute candle during news, you let it finish printing, and whichever way it breaks on the news candle, that's where you want to trade. So that's also another thing. Second edge is short. Super choppy. Sit and pulse. How you guys been doing, Panis? How's your trading been doing? Right now, top left of your screen, you can see my accounts. I've had these accounts for how long now? Let me see. These accounts are 33 days old. 33. This is a 33. The 33rd trading day on these accounts, Pandas. 33 trading days. That's an eternity when it comes to prop firms. That's an absolute eternity. There's 22 or there's 20 trading days in a month, more or less. So we're about almost 2 months in on these accounts. Almost 2 months in. Top of the range to the bottom trading range. I'll try Big Mama here again. It did me dirty last time, but we'll try one more time. Second attempt on Big Mama. Okay. Second entry long. Still within the range of the first 5-minute bar. Right? The first five, here's this blue line right here. This blue range here is a range of the first 5-minute bar. So sick. So sick. We're just bouncing back and forth, bottom to the top, bottom to the top. That'd be silly to try to trade this because we know we're in trading range. We know we're in limit order city right now. We almost got like a perfect bounce right here. If I just draw a simple line. Okay.
2,500 tick trap.
Bye-bye. Crazy. Just the bottom to the top of trading range. Very strong push up to the top of the trading range here. And it's bouncing off this bottom of this trend here. I could try to make some sense of this. I could try to make a triangle of some sort here. See if we can break out. But again, Pandas, like today is no different than any other day it has been the last 10 weeks. Complete chop, just going completely sideways, no volume. Just trash again, right? Just trash after trash after trash. I mean, it could be because today, this week is a holiday week. If you don't know, 4th of July is on Friday. So, with 4th of July being Friday, a lot of people go on vacation. A lot of people are out. They take the whole week off, right? They try to take advantage of the fact that they can, use the holiday to take a week off. So, it could be, combination of things, but that could be a big part of it. Luis, good morning. We haven't made any trades yet. This is going way too sideways. The higher time frames are even worse. This is the 2,500 tick chart. Super choppy here. 5-minute chart. We're still within the first 5-minute candles range. Right here's the first 5-minute candle. We're just in the range. We've had one close above it. That's it. Technically, one close beneath it by like a tick. By like a tick. But technically, we had two closes outside the range and no follow through whatsoever on them. Maybe it's worth waiting just for two closes outside of the range to see where we can actually, if we can actually go somewhere.
2,500 tick trap.
We're in the land of two gaps, though, right? With a gap beneath here, gap above here. Market's trying to decide which gap to fill first. Let's figure it out. Jeez Louise. The market wants to go up. It makes sense for the gap beneath to fill first, right? Fill the gap and bounce off of it and then just skyrocket. If it fills a gap above first, then there's a potential that it can try to fill the gap beneath. And that's no good if you want to try to rocket ship this, to new all-time highs. Right? If you want like new all-time highs every single day type situation. How's that bar reversal? It's dirty. Simply filthy. Absolutely ridiculous. We're still within the first 5-minute candles range. So silly, so sick. Just means it means that, you know, there's just no volatility. It means that we're choppy. Okay. Failed breakdown of this triangle to the downside. Oftentimes lead to a strong reversal. 2500 tick chart has a failed trap here. Failed second entry long. Actually, this is a good trade to take. That actually is a very good trade to take. I'm surprised it didn't work out. Technically, your stop loss is up here on the trade. It's a big stop loss. But it's technically a good trade, right? You got a 20 EMA. You got the trend line also. And you have some reason. You have some targets beneath. Some clear targets beneath to fill this gap. Good trade, in my opinion. Very good setup. Fortunately, this is just rocketing the other way. It's just ripped your face off if you take that trade. This might be reason to go long, right? So many people probably took that trade to go short. And market said, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Now we're basically talking about this low here, Gilbert Medina. Can we hit this low? The Friday's low? With a strong enough trend, but right now this is going two sideways. And with it going this sideways right now, like, it's hard to say that we're trending. But we may start unraveling soon. Right? It hits the bottom of the trading range, comes back right back to the top of the trading range. And we have this triangle that failed to break to the downside. Really good setup, actually. Jeez.
Five-minute trap.
What in the world? What are we dealing with here? Sorry. A little crack. I'm still going through puberty. Whoa, there it is. Big spike up. Spikes right back down. There's no clearer way to see limit orders than a big spike getting reversed. Like, that means like pure limit orders were here to push us back down. Isn't that crazy? There's almost nothing more accurate to see where limit orders are than a huge spike that gets reversed. Yeah, for sure there are limit orders here. Because of that huge impulsive move, it gets reversed all of a sudden. Like, that means there had to be tons of limit orders here. May not matter. May not matter. We're trying to fill the gap above now, looks like. Second entry long. Perhaps. It's a steep pullback. I mean, it's a breakout. It's in breakout mode right now. Second entry long. Not quite yet. It didn't break the previous candle's low, so it's actually not a second entry long yet. But you can consider it as a hidden second entry long. Jeez. Like, this spike up, getting reversed like that, getting folded. It's like, for sure there are limit orders that knocked that down. Are there still limit orders there? Not sure, but they definitely got touched and it got folded. They think about, like, just like I don't know, common sense. Something spikes up super hard and it just gets reversed in the middle of that spike. There has to be some force so strong to reverse it back down, when even though it's an impulsive move right into it. It's limit orders, right? Nothing else. It's the only thing that could do that. Second entry long here. Boy, oh boy. We are finally closing outside of the first 5 minute candle. It might be our first time we have two closes outside of it. And they might be, bull bars. Two bull bars outside of the range. It could cause me to push up. Okay. Second channel fails. Floating in midair. There might be 2 minute limit orders here. I'm not sure. I just made this trend line up. It's not really a trend line. Just made it up. All right. Okay. um. Cool. First, the 5 minute candles, like that would be two strong bull bars. You gotta let the candle finish, and we might come back into the range of the first 5 minute bar. Very fun. This is a fun day of trading. This is fun price action. Super sarcastic. It really is not. I hate this. I hate how we have days like this every single day, 10 weeks in a row. Just completely sideways, lots of chop, no follow through. Hard to make swings. No swing trading allowed anymore. You gotta just scalp in. You gotta just scalp here and there. Panda, should I jump to micros, pandas? Today the day for micros. Should we try? Just try micros. I always talk about how trading range days you gotta trade micros. So should I just trade micros? Comes back into our trading range here. We do get two closes above the 5 minute candle, the first 5 minute candle, but they're not strong closes at all. Very weak closes. I thought we made a decision on which gap we're trying to fill first, but looks like maybe not. I don't know. Crazy, 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 crazy. It's starting to look like a channel now. The 2500 tick chart, the channel's a little easier to see because the wicks are larger, so I can be more flexible with this channel. But this is what it looks like currently. It transpose, it looks something like this. If I transpose it onto the 500 tick chart. Another push down. Gilbert says, definitely ranging like crazy. Yep. It's been like that for the last several weeks. This was yesterday. This is what we had to deal with for the entire stream. It's just ridiculous. This is today. Oh, are we pushing down? Did we just want to test the 20 EMA on the 5 minute chart? Is that all we wanted to do? Just come straight back down to the bottom of the train? the range is basically defined by... Ooh, oh. Fill me. Get me in. All right, we're in. Impulsive move down. Like, huge move down here. Let's see if we can get some bamboo. Let's see if we can fill the gap here finally. Wow, Big Mamas have just been absolutely horrendous. The performance on Big Mamas, look at this huge spike down. No follow through whatsoever. Of course, trading range day. What was I thinking? Why am I trying to trade breakouts here? I could be absolutely destroyed here. But I have a certain premise now. I think we're going to be pushing down pretty hard soon. Maybe got in a little early here. Maybe got in a little early here. Second inch short, maybe. I may add more on the second inch short. Could be big pain. Jeez. Could be big pain, but we'll see. Second inch short. Possibly. Okay. Wow, this is being diabolical here. It's almost so much pain I can take on one trade, right? And the problem is if it's like in the trading range, it can zoom back up to the top of the trading range. You can easily zoom back up to the top of the trading range. That's the issue on these trades here. All right, we'll try one more time. This ain't it. We're in for some hurting. If it doesn't do it here, we're in for some serious hurting. It's struggling to push down here. Really struggling to push down. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if we're going to get it. If it doesn't work here, pandas, we are going to be hurting. Yes, look at that reversal. Look how beautifully strong it is. It is going to absolutely destroy me here. Get ready, pandas. We're in for some hurting today. Jeez Louise. Can we get some follow through on this mega push down? I don't know, pandas. Are we ever going to get a day where we actually get a big push down and some follow through? Will it ever be a day where we see that again? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think those days are over, pandas. I think those days are just over, straight up. Huh. Oh! Oh, I made him boo-boo. He's trying to come up break even. Hey, might as well hold. Hold! Hold! Might as well hold now. I made a boo-boo. I was trying to come out break even. But I made a boo-boo. I got greedy. I'm getting greedy here. Hold! Pandas, hold! Can I take my risk off? Is it quite possible I can take my risk off here? Can I take... Oh, pandas. Pandas. I'll take my risk off on the first reversal. I'll take my risk off on the next reversal. Back up. I'll take my core position off. We might be in the big mama here. I will take off. I'll take off one. Okay, I'll hold. I'll take off one here. Just to make some bamboo, just in case this just decides to be diabolical. Whoa, pandas! We're just running this right now. We're gonna protect our profits here. We're gonna protect our profit. We can't make too much money. Remember that, pandas. We can't make too much money here.
Target.
Wow. Okay, we can't make too much money. Remember, we have a max of 2,400. It's been a long time, pandas. since we've seen a trade go this way. It's been a long time. I'm not gonna lie, and it feels great. We're gonna take off a little bit there. We're trying to fill the gap here, but let's just run this, right? Let's just run and see how far I can run. Let's see if I can hit max. I need to make about 5 hundo more from here to hit max profits per day. And I know it's so silly to even hear that there's max profits per day, but because of the consistency rules on Apex, and I want to be able to withdraw at $8,000, I'm trying to limit my wins to 2,400. And so if we get to this area here, then we'll hit 2,400. If not, we'll keep trading until we get there. Right now, we're moving the runner down because we made a new low. Woo! Huge push down. Fill the gap. Are we just gonna bounce off the gap, or we're gonna actually push through a little bit here? Very strong push down to fill the gap. Let's see how much. Let's see if we can get more. Let's see if we can get some more here. We're gonna just keep riding it down. As long as we don't break a previous pivot high, we're gonna ride it down to our max profits here. This is 2 days of $2,000 or more profits, pandas. We have 2 days in a row with $2,000 or more profits. It's been a long time since we've seen 2 days like this. It's been a long time since we've seen 2 days of more than 2K profits. And the main goal really is to get over 5,000 so I can just request a payout. So we're already in that situation, right? So the bottom half of my accounts are much lower than the top half because they went through they went through the grinder. I'm telling you, they seriously went through. They've been resurrected. They've been to hell and heaven back and forth so many times. Looks like we're not getting much more than that. 1,800. That's fine. Like, we're over the limit, so I can request a payout. So here's the situation right now, pandas. This is the situation we're in. For the top half of my accounts, you can see they're over 60K. We're gonna ask for max payouts on those, and after 8 trading days. Right now we are on trading day 1, 2, 3. We started on Wednesday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th trading day, and so once we get to 5 trading days, then we can, or once we get to 8 trading days, which will be next Monday, we cannot count Friday as a trading day because it's a holiday. So on next Monday, we're going to request max payouts on the top half of my accounts, and max payouts on 11 accounts is 30 some thousand. Let's see, 2750 times 11. $30,250. So I think we can secure a $30,000 payout no matter what. Not no matter what, but barring that I just go insane and I bust these accounts. The bottom half of my accounts, the story is this. Right now my accounts are not synchronized. Like, I had to get payouts on them separately. But the bottom half of my accounts, once I got max payouts on those, I had a hard time keeping them afloat. And it was just day after day after day of just terrible price action. I just could not get them up. But now we are up, and I need to get them up above 5,000, which we just did. And being up over 5,000 means I can request a payout on these today. And I want to do that as soon as possible because I already have 8 trading days on these, on the bottom half. But they just weren't high enough for me to request a payout. Now that they are, I need to request a payout immediately. And the only reason why I'm doing so is because I know I'm going to get dinged. They're going to ding me for a negative 30% consistency rule. The counts got so low, like I was just bound to get dinged there, right? Because the counts were like $2,000 at one point, and I just could not avoid the negative 30% consistency rule. So I know they're going to get dinged, and because they're going to get dinged, I want to just hurry up, request it, get dinged, and restart my 8 trading days again so I can request max payouts hopefully after another 8 trading days. So now I'm like sort of in a dilemma of, do I want to try my best? It's a 5 minute, we literally just fill the gap. Now if we want to rock it, we can. Maybe we can just rock it upwards because there's no unfinished business anymore. Right? There's no more unfinished business. We can rock it upwards. Why minus? Like the sky's the limit now. Like we have another gap above to fill. I just don't see what is stopping the market from filling that gap now above. How important is it for you, Pandas, for the accounts to be synchronized?
2,500 tick trap.
Okay, we happened to push down real hard all of a sudden. Jeez, wasn't really expecting that, but hey, it is what it is. So right now you can tell my accounts are not synchronized. They're not synchronized. So they're not synchronized in two ways. They're not synchronized in the amounts they are, and they're not synchronized in the trading days. Like the 8 trading day cycle, they're asynchronous. So my 8 trading days are different on the accounts. So when I have 8 trading days on the top half of my accounts, it's not 8 trading days on the bottom half, and vice versa. So I depending on how important it is, like I could wait on some payouts in order to synchronize all of them. Like for instance, let's say I reset the 8 trading days today on the bottom half, and then that means that from today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I have to wait till the 14th minimum in order to request payouts, and hopefully request max payouts by then. What I could do on the top half of my accounts is once I get my 5 positive trading days, then I can just flip micros. I think you just flip micros for the rest of the day, or just not, just don't trade them at all. Only trade the bottom half until they catch up. After 8 tradings, don't trade them at all, and then after 8 trading days, with 5 of them being $50 or more profit, then that's all you need in order to request a payout. So maybe I can wait till then and then request my next payout altogether. The only issue is, of course, there's a risk of ruin on the. Actually, there's no risk of ruin on the top half. I don't know. Maybe. I guess the only problem is I'm just delaying a payout for myself. You know what's a better idea? I request a payout anyways, and then after that, just wait until my other accounts catch up, and then trade them all together once I have them all. So it'll be like a week of trading on the top half accounts that I won't be doing. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. So if I request payouts on Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
2,500
8, it
tick
just be
trap.
Thursday. Okay. I get them all synced by next Thursday. It's gonna take some time, but yeah, kind of confusing, yeah. Louis says, I think it's important if you're trading something like Apex 20 counts. Could blow all of your accounts and start over. See, the thing is also, I kind of like it that it's like a little off sync because I feel like it's less intimidating for Apex because you're not requesting a lot of money at one time. You know what I mean, Pandas? Like I'm requesting half and half. I'm requesting half and half. So it's like I feel like on the Apex side, they're like, oh, we don't have to ding this guy because, or there's no red flag here because he's not requesting like 55K all at once. It's only like it would be like 30K at once, and then like 20, yeah, 25K. It's 30K and then 25K. So I'm like by splitting it up, I like increase my chances that Apex doesn't do something tricky on me and like say like, oh, we can't pay you out. Because I have a lot of money in these accounts right now, right? I have 11K on my top half, and I have 6K on the bottom half, which altogether, right? How much is that? Top of my head, it's like around 200 and wow, is it like 250K around? I have a quarter million that I've literally made. I have a quarter million here, and that's also including max payouts already. Jeez. Times 11. 121. I'm just guesstimating here. Plus 121. Wait. I'm not doing this right. Oh, no, not even close. 170K. So 175. It's almost 200K. I forgot I need 10K in all my accounts in order to make it 200K. Close to 200K again. This is just pushing down though off the 20 MA. This could just be downtrend day. Gilbert Medina we might hit Gilbert Medina's potential target, I think. Right? The huge swing low. Basically, it's the low of Friday. The only problem is around this area is that we're like at a magnet, a gravitational point, gravity point. Previous week's close could just be a gravity where we can just keep going up and down, in and out of it. Create a trading range essentially here. I need to make around 600 more in order to hit max. I may have to scalp my way there. No entries yet. It's just always in short right now on the 5-minute chart, but the always in short is like, it's not really always in short, right? The 5-minute, if it's always in short, the moment the bar closes, it should sell. But every time it closes, you can see a retracement about, you know. This is the first always in short right here. It's like the bulls are giving up. The bulls are kind of giving up here. Can I get a entry here? And I don't like these like retracements. They're very strong moves back up. Now I'm just trying to scalp my way. Find a scalp here. I'm just happy that I'm over 5,000 on my account so I can request a payout. Now once I hit 8K, then I have time to make 8K. I just need to make around 1,500 more to make 8K across my accounts. 2,000, let's say, more or less. $2,000 to make 8K. Then the reason why I like 8K is because Louis says, nice. Just passed 3 TPT counts in this last push down. Congratulations. Congratulations. What a great way to start. What a great way. Also here, what's your opinion on guys rotating accounts like trade one account till max daily, then jump on another, do the same, and so on? I could see why they would do that, but I don't have the patience for it. I mean, I don't know. It saves money. Like if they're YouTubers, like I completely understand why they're doing that as a YouTuber. Because if you have to reset all, like basically you have to start over 20 counts again, it's a lot of money, a lot of time. And without, like you basically have to spend like thousands of dollars every single time you bust all your accounts. But by trading only one account at a time, right, they can give themselves like, content, but not risk as much. So I understand why if they're a YouTuber, they're doing that. They're doing that to save money because most likely they're gonna bust their accounts. Right? Those are for people who feel like they're gonna continue to bust their accounts, so they're gonna do that, right? Because if they know they're gonna bust their accounts and they trade 20 accounts at one time, then it's just a matter of time until they bust all 20 accounts. They're probably not in a place where they feel confident enough to trade all 20. So I understand that because I've been in the same situation. Instead of trading one account at a time, like I basically just trade. I trade like 5 accounts at a time because it was getting really expensive. Right, it was getting really expensive to like bust 20 accounts and buy 20 accounts again, and having to pass 20 accounts. Just having like that many accounts ready to be traded. It was just it was just costing me a fortune. And so now I'm in a place where I feel confident enough where I actually keep my accounts alive and I'm trying to get multiple payouts. And if I'm going to do so, I might as well do it with 20 accounts, right? Instead of jipping myself with, just trading 5 accounts. Right? And it's only because I feel confident enough that I can do this. So 20 accounts, we're trading 20 accounts. We're trying to get 6 payouts on the same accounts, right? Like I said, these accounts are 35 trading days old, 34 trading days old. So that means they're about 2 months long. I've been trading the same accounts, and they've been through like the worst market conditions I've seen in a long time. Like it has not been easy to trade in any sense in these market conditions. I'm trying to go a second to short here. Small risk. The market conditions have not been easy, and because of that, like, and I'm still alive. I feel like we are just trading really well, right? It's kind of easy to trade when the market's. It's kind of easy. Let me try to word this as best as I can. I'm trying to articulate it. Your trading is only as good as your worst days, right? Your trading is only as good as your worst days. Anyone can do well on easy days, right? Anyone can do well if it's an easy day of trading. The setups are bountiful and they work out. Right? Anyone can make a lot of money in those situations. It's when the market is difficult, how do you get through
2500
them?
tick trap.
That will basically define who you are as a trader, in my opinion, right? Because anyone can make money on good days. It's when it's tough, what do you do? How do you mitigate your losses?
Target filled.
How do you essentially control your risk reward, your risk management? And easy peasy. And since we had 10 weeks in a row of just absolute diarrhea price action, I think for me, like I've like I feel like I've come to a point where on my good days I'm still making a lot of money, like today and yesterday. Right, we made over $2,000 yesterday. We made over $2,000 today. 2 days in a row making over 2K. It's absolutely sick. And remember, 2K times 20 is actually $40,000. We made $40,000 yesterday. We made $40,000 today. More than $40,000. And so for me, I feel like I'm at a point where I am able to make good bamboo on good days and mitigate losses on bad days. Like I am like break even on bad days, more or less. Break even. I would say maybe slightly negative on bad days. Like I am like, as you can tell, in the last 10 weeks of trading have been absolutely horrible. I could have had one runner here, but I just wanted to scalp. Um, I'm still need to make like I could still make a 10 point scalp here and be okay. Do I want to make a 10 point scalp is the question though. How's our daily look like? Interesting. We're just bouncing off the all-time highs. We are really bouncing off the all-time highs here. Huge push up to it, right? We we had to break out of an ascending wedge in order to break out in order to reach the all-time highs is very tough to do, and you're kind of exhausted by that time. Hmm. The 10 point scalp, I still have 10 points I can still make here to make max, but for me, like I think the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is what you've been seeing. I've been trading live, like I'm not hiding anything. You guys seen every single day. You guys seen my frustrations. You guys seen my, my crash outs. You guys have seen how I've been trading on the worst days possible, like -1,000, -2,000, -3,000 days, and coming and bringing them back alive to like, you know, more or less being -2,000. So you guys have seen my worst trading in the last 10 weeks. You guys have seen it, and even though in the last 10 weeks the price action's been terrible, like we're still alive, we're still trading, and we're actually quite profitable now. So, Pandas, can we get it? Can we please get it? This will be my second payouts. So most of you guys think it's just nice. It's just nice to be synchronized. So I guess that answers my question. Like, should I really try hard to synchronize my accounts? And I guess the answer is no, because then I think it's just like it raises like less red flags on the apex side. You know what I mean, Pandas? It just raises less red flags on the apex side. So they're not seeing like 55K payouts every single uh, you know, 8 days. They're not going to see 55K. They're going to just see like, I mean, it's still kind of a lot of money, 30K and then 25K. I mean, it's still a lot of money. If Apex gives me the option to turn live or able to withdraw all my money, I will definitely withdraw all my money. I will definitely choose. I will opt to withdraw all my money, and might as well just trade it personally, right? Might as well trade it personally at this point. I always said to myself, if I traded like personal account, like I will trade a 100K account. I think a 100K account will be a comfortable place for me to trade. Um, I can blow a 100K and not be dead at this point in my life, right? Like I can blow a 100K and not be dead. And because my trading I feel like is has gotten
2,500 tick
substantially
track.
better, like I think I could turn that 100K to 200K. Like I think I can do it. Like, and once that happens, and of course, like you just have bigger, more capital. Also, got to figure out a system to pay yourself. Another second to short here with a big push up though, following a big push up. 10 points. I don't know. I don't like how the first leg of the two-legged pullback is above the 20 EMA. I like how we're balancing off this trend line. If we get another push down here, I'm definitely going short. It's like a tier setup if we get another push down here, in my opinion. I think it's an A-tier setup if we get a push down here, right? Because now we got two balances off our trend line, right? We have a very strong trend line here, and strong bull bar breaking out above the trend line, above the 20 EMA. So now you got to be thinking not to take this short here with a terrible signal bar, and it is what it is. Gilbert Medina says, I'm in short from 22,820, 22,820, 5 contracts. Got out for, got out at 22,719. Geez, that's 100 points. Oh, you're done. All right. I mean 10K. I made 40K today. You can make 10K. Apples is apples and oranges. You make 10K, I can make 40K. We're still killing it. We're still making Ks. That's all that matters. Congratulations. See, that's the thing about trading like personal account too. It's just that, like, I guess at this point, if I blow my accounts, I'm literally blowing $200,000 of money I made, I earned. So at this point, it doesn't matter. Like, I think I could take this money out. I'd be comfortable trading. But it's the leverage that I have, right? Like, if I every trade I take, sometimes I take 4 contracts across 20 accounts. That's
2,500
80
tick trap.
contract trade. Like I would never trade 80 contracts with a 200K account. I don't think I would trade 80 contracts. If I would trade like up to 80 contracts, I wouldn't need I would need $1 million. I would need $1 million to trade. So I'm kind of like trading this like $1 million account. That's the thing. That's the nice thing about trading 4 contracts. Basically, every contract you should have $10,000 of capital of margin. For one contract, the rule of thumb is you should have $10,000. And I can go over the rules why, but essentially just trust me when I say you need about $10,000 for every one contract you want to trade. 80 contracts. So when I trade 4 contracts on these accounts, that's times 20. So that's what, 80 contracts. So 80 times 10,000 is 800,000. So that's why I'm saying you probably need around $1 million in order to trade how I'm trading right now, right? Because you're trading more or less $800,000 account, $1 million account. You know, like that's basically what you're trading. That's the leverage you're trading with. It's actually sick. It's actually incredible. I'm gonna try here with a good signal bar. It's a lower low. Sorry, it's a lower high. Coming off our trend line here, it's small risk. I'm looking for 10 points. It looks kind of nice to me. It's coming off our trend line, and it's another reason to go short. And this might be my last trade of the stream, if it does trigger. So that's why, like, I like trading the prop firms, even though, I don't know. Like, it's very daunting to think about that you're trading 80 contracts, right? But it's not that daunting when I'm thinking I'm only trading 4 contracts on this account. But because I'm agnostic to how many accounts I have, I really don't care. I just trade it like as if it's one account. Okay, I think this is a really good entry here. It's multiple touches on our trend line. We're beneath the 20 EMA. It's a lower high here. I think this trade is worth it, but I'm not risking much either. I'm risking about 10 points to make 10 points. I think this is a good trade, but obviously my follow through is not good. And if we get push up here, I can easily be dead on this trade. So it is what it is, but I like the setup here. It's a lower high. I don't like the dojis. Or I'm dead. I should be dead here. Still alive somehow. I don't like the dojis. The 4 dojis here now. And yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. It's all good. I took a risk there. I thought it was worth it. The lower high. OI patterns here. Hitting our trend line again. Being underneath the 20 MA. I liked everything about it. I thought it was a fine trade to attempt. And my risk was small. I was risking 10 points to make 10 points. Yeah, so, all good. I think it was worth the trade. We're going to end there. We're going to be up $2,000. I'm good with a day like a $2,000 day. Completely fine with that. And I'm not going to be tricked to go short here because of how many overlapping bars we have now. It's very 50-50. It might go the way I want it to go now. And, literally tick shot me. Literally tick shots me here. But, on the 2,500 tick chart, you get the strong bull bar. You're thinking maybe more follow through, maybe making a second inch short on the 2,500 tick chart. It seems like the market wants to do that. But, when you see that, you just get out and just move on and continue with your day and just be happy with a $2,000 day, $40,000 day. You know what I mean, Pandas? All right, Pandas. I think that's it. I don't like what's happening here anymore, so we will end the stream here. I'm happy I can make this much bamboo, on a within the normal time range of my stream. I don't have to trade to 12. I traded to basically. I usually end around 10:45. I actually, could have ended it earlier at 10:45 and be higher than I am right now, but I just want to take one more trade to see if I had a lot of reasons to go short here. It is what it is. But Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys enjoy. Scalp that like button if you enjoyed today's content. Hey, scalp that button if you just want to support this channel at all. So I appreciate that, and hope you guys have amazing rest of your day. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.